and I committed my administration to doing everything possible to ending FGM in Kenya by the year 2022.
The World Health Organization defines female genital mutilation as the partial or total removal of the female genitalia or other injury to the organs for non-medical reasons. According to UNICEF, at least 200 million girls and women in the world have undergone FGM. Of this, about 4 million girls and women have gone through the practice in Kenya. In Migori County lies the Kuria community, whose population extends into the neighboring country of Tanzania. The county has an homogeneous population that practiced FGM even after it was made illegal in Kenya in 2011.
Nilipashwa tohara nikiwa na umri wa miaka 14 nikienda darasa la 8. Sasa nilipofika sehemu ya kutahiriwa nilikuta yule mama mwenye anatahirisha. Yule mama alikuwa na vitu kama wembe, unga na dawa ya kuwekea. Nilikuwa natarajia labda nitafika tu na kutahiriwa na kukuja, kumbe unapata kwamba unashikiliwa na yule mtu mwenye anakushika kichwa.
The practice of FGM has come with adverse effects on survivors.
I had a problem in giving birth. First time of my delivery, I went through CS. And in fact, because of that, I've never given birth normally. It is through CS, and I've undergone around 4 CS.
Wakati nilijifungua nilipata shida kidogo. Nilibleed damu mingi. Karibu niende kwa baba. Alafu cervix ilipasuka. Ikabidi niende kuosha upya huko theater. Kuna sister mwingine aliniambia labda chenye kimesababisha cervix imepasuka ni sababu nilikeketwa.
Despite all these adverse effects, why is FGM still prevalent among the Kuria community?
They do it because of fear of the unknown. What will happen to them? Suppose they don't do it. What the gods will do to them.
Sunaona kimfano hii familia yetu, si ndio? Watu wanakeketa. Inakuwa ni kama tabu tena. Sasa sunaona saa zingine wanasema usipoenda kukeketa, yani hamtashirikiana nao.
90% kinachochangia hii tohara kuendelea ni kwa sababu imekuwa ni kama biashara. Leo hii hata tohara ikiisha, kuna watu wengi watakosa ajira. Hasa kabisa mashirika yanayopingana na tohara.
One of the main reasons why FGM is still prevalent in Migori County is due to cross-border cutting. Right now I'm standing at the border of Kenya and Tanzania. And this road behind me is one of the several porous and unmanned roads where girls are sneaking to Tanzania to get their cut, and then they come back to Kenya once the exercise is done. This activity is rampant because majority of the Kuria community live in Tanzania, and despite both Kenya and Tanzania outlawing female genital mutilation, the enforcement of the laws in Tanzania is a bit lax.
There is a lot of link and connection between Kenya and Tanzania in terms of organization and the structures and how it is going to be done. The communications and the linkages of everything that goes on in Kenya, it cuts across. Sometimes even the person deciding whether it will be done in Kenya is not here in Kenya. If that person making the final decision could be in Tanzania.
The government has introduced the Anti-FGM Act as one of the interventions to ensure that we fight this practice. And we went to the ground to engage with the public. And among the issues which we were looking at, of course, is the issues of enforcement, so that we can eradicate this practice.
I think it is not strong enough, especially the bond terms, like the 200,000, and even the offenses, they are not very stiff. There are some gaps. For example, if a child takes himself for FGM, then what? Do you treat that child as child in need of care and protection, or do you criminalize that child?
There is an emerging trend in the fight to eradicate FGM. A section of the Kuria community are progressively shifting from the traditional way of FGM.
And I know in Kuria people would argue there is no medicalization of FGM, but until some of us came out to tell that we have experience, so it's there and they're still doing it.
With all these factors hindering the end of FGM, then what needs to be done for this to end?
Bakristo bangekuwa amagambo bamanyire n'amacumba gabeharai abakakabye hano bache bahancenera akisire sibona turuyo asire baragi barasama ngora igomba kisire.
To succeed in the fight of FGM, every single person is important. We don't have to say that cultural leaders are the ones who are speaking it up, forgetting people have moved away from the cultural leaders. They've gone to churches. So we concentrate on cultural leaders, the people in churches will do their own things.
The Kenya National Bureau of Statistics indicates that 1 in every 5 women have undergone the cutting in Migori County. Thus, for these young girls to have a potential of a bright future like their peers in other parts of the world, all stakeholders need to pull together to end FGM.
Raisi wetu tunaomba tusaidie.